Everything. Wait, what
Everything
are we doing?
is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Thank you.
Wait, what are these things?
Awesome.
Are we doing what? Are we doing
I don't
one?
remember, but I'm gonna do Jello shots.
Are these warm or cold?
These are cold.
This is definitely a green.
Wow. He's a
That's all that's
psychic.
left.
He's psychic. Dude.
It's psychic. It's
just
just like it's like reaching into an MRE box and be like, this is veggie egg omelet because it's the only thing in the fucking box.
Dude, those were so
Say hi
bad.
to Eli. He's racially ambiguous and Baddie. That guy's fucking ridiculous. Donut. That's harder to rhyme, but he's a really nice guy. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Unsubscribe podcast. Make sure wherever you're listening or watching, whether it's on YouTube, Castro, Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, Podbean, Stitcher, or that's all of them. Please leave a comment, like it, thumbs up it, give it a rating of 5 stars, whatever you can do. It helps the podcast out immensely. And Donut and Eli will be very happy if you do that. And we want to make Donut and Eli happy today.
Yeah, for 5 stars on everything and a comment if there is possible because we need to be at the top. Donut, say something motivating. And that's where
Come subscribe. I just want to see what the fucking red one is. Hold on.
Well, give me a red. Wait, what's the
Cherry.
white one?
It's cherry.
No,
Oh, I
it's
want the cherry, bro.
strawberry.
Strawberry.
You got to do a cherry.
The white one.
I
Looks
mean,
like
I
a
got whatever-
Jello shot of cum. Here you go.
Dude, I'm already. You guys gonna grab that first, bro?
You're like, I already got this shit.
This is exactly what I
I'll
want.
do the cum shot.
Dude, are we doing a 3 cummies?
Well, I mean, Clean's not, but I'll do 1
Yeah.
for
Oh,
Clean.
Clem's not
Clean has
doing-
like standards.
Yeah.
How that spilled out was like
I'll do a
jizz.
claw with y'all. Does this count?
Oh god,
Dude, it is. It's
Ew.
here back. Let me splatter it.
all right.
Wait,
Oh, it's so jizzy.
it is
Look
the
at it, look at it.
grossest
For those who
thing.
know, we're doing Jello shots right now.
Yummy.
That's
So-
what we're calling it, Jello.
This is Jello shot. Yeah.
Clean brought over this special
Donut's
recipe.
not here, and we do cum shots finally.
It's
Oh, it
homemade.
smells like hairspray.
It does.
Yeah.
That's dude. No, smell. It's hairspray.
Oh, straight up. Actually, yeah.
I got
that
drunk
is
by the tub of
hairspray.
Jello
Actually,
shots
bro.
on
What the
mine,
fuck?
so-
Like
It's
that's
like-
not a little hairspray. That
You
is
just went into a
Cheers,
seal.
Eli.
cheers.
About to cheers.
Wait.
Cheers, guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, hairspray for life.
Yummy. I love haircuts.
It tastes like hairspray.
Okay, that was better than the Tito shot we did last week.
100%.
I don't know what about the Tito's we drank
You
last
look like
week
you're in
was.
a little bit of pain, honestly. Like,
Dude, look what
Get
I
the
just
dribbles.
had.
Get the dribbles out of the cup. Eli, don't leave the dribbles.
Oh, sorry.
That's
it just
rude.
says cum. I'm like, aw, I fucked up. Why did I read the label?
If you put your finger in it, you can get the last. It looks just like cum. That's fucked up.
Oh, it tastes like fucking hairspray.
That
is
great.
a very much hairspray. What's the blue one taste like? Are
Blue
we just doing
raspberry.
this?
Yeah.
Are we doing a taster?
This guy's
Clean,
about
are
to-
you sure?
yeah, I'm good. No, thanks. I'm.
Oh god, this one jizzed on me.
Look, it's not cum because it doesn't string.
It's not viscous enough. It's
Yeah,
not,
it's
a lot
not
of-
viscous
There's not a lot of viscous in there.
See, this is how you know it's not the real stuff, guys. It's disappointing. Fluck, punch in, put on epic music. Go.
Oh god, it's everywhere. It's all over me.
Oh yeah, I gotta do blue.
Blue doesn't smell like hairspray.
You know, you should just get a shirt made that's cum and
it's
just
kinda
put a little
hairspray,
logo one of
Baddie.
these on there.
Okay, it does. You're right. I think that's the vodka that smells like hairspray.
It's probably
I think
just-
it's the shitty.
it's probably like the shittiest vodka. Like,
Where does this come from?
I got
13%.
drunk and ordered 3 tubs of Jello shots.
But from where?
I love how it just
Online.
says vodka with natural and artificial flavors and artificial colors that are approved.
I mean, they're approved.
They're approved.
How can they sell alcohol over?
So you buy it online and it goes to a service that then delivers it to your door, but you have to sign for it.
Oh, and
Which is
ID.
weird because I didn't get ID'd. Granted, I also don't look like a fucking child. The tattoos and beard are kind of a giveaway, but
Like, sir.
We're gonna need to see an
ID.
ID. We're gonna need to see an ID.
that beard fake.
You look like a child.
I read on Tarkov the beard was artificial.
Okay, one last trip, and then we're drinking, and I gotta open. Wait, I didn't even open up a.
It just slides in there so smooth.
Dude, it's like I'm
That
eating
one's not bad.
hairspray.
They start to taste better every one I drink.
You're just building up
All
the
right.
tolerance.
To hairspray. Our hair goes like.
It turns into JoJo hair, dude.
I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
Wait. Hell yeah.
Oh, and then
Bugs in the house.
What?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the
Unsubscribed podcast.
I fucking hate you. Fucked me up. Today, I'm joined by Eli Bubblebath and our good, best, beautiful, wonderful
Clean,
Bleen.
part of the team.
Ooh.
I just came up with that.
Did
You should be a rapper. You should just
A rap
You
god.
should just need to make a label now and start rapping.
Hi, I'm Baddie Reams.
Baddie screams.
Baddie Screams. There it is.
Baddie screams. Is,
Honestly, I'm really mad I didn't think of that sooner.
I
Also
know.
loves cum shots.
Baddie cum shots.
You know,
I didn't take
it
a sip.
wasn't bad. It wasn't good.
That's how I like my product to be described. Hi. Ever want something not bad?
It's not that great either.
Yeah.
But dude, they're red, white, and blue slurp shots. There's a lot of R's on that slurp.
It was fucking hairspray
Celebrate America.
with hairspray.
What better way to celebrate your independence than some cum Jello shots?
I guarantee this
I'm
is
glad I ate
made in
today.
China.
I didn't.
Wait, where is this made?
I don't ask questions.
Probably not in America.
That's what's. Where is product of China?
Does it say that?
Yeah, imported by Slurp.
I really wish you wouldn't have read that.
We got gingivitis again.
Now we know how China infiltrated the United States.
Oh God.
This is burp with Jello shot.
Savannah I haven't had a Whataburger in I don't know, fast food in general.
Yeah,
I just can't fucking have.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have a burger last night.
Dude, I took 2 bites and I was just like, okay, that's enough.
Did you shit
and now
yourself?
my stomach's just like, bro, what the fuck were
It's
you
like
doing?
punching itself. It's like,
Dude,
motherfucker, what did you do to me?
Dude, I have a Whataburger protruding out my chest. I was like, oh God, what happened to my tum is pissed right now.
You got some gastrointestinal issues, homie.
100%. I poop a lot.
A
That's
lot.
good. That's some people don't poop enough, actually. Like some
2 seconds.
people.
Do you have to poop?
No, I just realized my fucking. Hey guys, head over to outofregs.com, out of regs with a Z, and you can check out Baddie's beard cream, beard oil, or DonutOperator's beard cream, mustache wax, beard oils. They also have an amazing citrus smooth operator, body wash, shampoo, whatever you could fucking
Pomade.
need. Pomade.
Which
Green Beret Foundation pomades. Head over there, use code UNSUB or CUM20 and save a little bit of money on your body wash or hair care products.
I just like people still, they're like, holy shit, you guys make body wash and shampoos too? It's like, yeah, motherfuckers. It's like, yeah, we make pretty much
telling
everything.
You, if you can get the smooth operator body wash, it's the best one.
You like that citrus smell. I'm
I
like,
do.
it's weird.
Citrus is nice.
I like it.
agree.
It doesn't
It's
match
not
my
makes
body
sense.
type.
You're a ginger,
Citrus
I get
smell.
it.
Yeah, it does, exactly.
It's the
Red,
orange.
orange.
I'm attracted to orange things.
I get it.
It
dude.
doesn't work with my body type. I'm like sandalwood
Mexican?
or
Sandalwood.
Yes. Yeah, Mexican. You are on a highway picking oranges and selling to me like this is your scent.
Smooth operator is you.
Go purchase Smooth Operator today.
Jesus.
My cousin makes it. Hey, hi everyone. I know. I'm trying to get the energy. I was like doing other stuff, and it's like boom.
Energy. Jello shots.
You're going again,
I mean,
Jesus.
I'm gonna do a third one at some point because I got to do the red,
Might
white,
as well
and
just
blue.
get it over with.
Yeah,
you know?
just
get
load it up.
I'm gonna work through it. I'm not gonna. I got a lot of complaining to do today, and I want to be able to coherently speak about my complaining. You know what I mean? I don't want to be twig.
Baddie's going on another woman tangent.
Oh,
Typical
What?
Baddie.
Baddie, why do you hate him so much and just want to
love
complain
women.
for an hour about that? You just bitch for an hour. I'm like, wow, this podcast changed drastically.
Twitch was a woman. Oh,
If there's this
man.
woman hypothetically named Twitch,
named Twitch, I would have dumped her a long time ago.
she's a bitch.
She's very bipolar. She takes your money and takes you for granted.
What are we allowed to discuss and not discuss?
We're going all in.
No,
Today, fuck it.
there's no like guidelines or TOS. Like
We're going all in
we,
on
we
this
can
stuff.
talk about
All of it.
everything. Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Fuck yeah. I really have no milk in this fight. I don't think that's the staying.
Milk in this. Come in this fight?
Yeah,
How many come in this fight?
Oh, I just put my hand in that cum.
Oh, gross.
Dude, Jello shots were. Don't wipe it on me, dude. You don't
Oh,
wipe
you're worried about you wiping it on you when you just drank that shit?
Yeah, don't put it on my
It can't be on my skin, but I'll drink it. It's like,
Put it on my
you
external
can't come on me,
skin.
but you can come in my mouth.
God.
It's more.
Baddie, that's the line. Ew.
I don't want my bro wiping his cum on me.
Just inside you.
Oh my God.
Guys, Twitch fucked up.
Yeah, they've been fucking up big time.
So
Tonight at 10.
I'm glad we got Klean on today because I wanted to talk about this. And Klean's the other big streamer out here in our little group of idiots.
Yep.
And recently, Twitch came out and made everybody angry. Like, you know the fucking meme from Fallout 4, like everybody disliked that?
Everybody disliked that.
Yeah, everybody literally disliked that,
Yeah.
except for like their CEO.
We like
Their
it.
president.
Oh man, that strategy meeting. I already know how it went to. It's like no one will care. Release it at 3 a.m. though. Make sure everyone's asleep.
All right,
And
so
then
we got to give a little context first because
Yeah.
people like who are listening are
They're like,
YouTube.
what's a Twitch? Like,
Exactly.
I actually remember. I
My
don't know why it reminds
grandpa
me.
has those.
I remember when I went to my gun store back in Oregon and they had a range and I wanted to start doing range streams. I was like, hey, like I stream on Twitch, like blah, blah, blah.
You're a tweaker?
He's like a Twitch? He's like, is that a fucking drug? He's like, just don't shoot people here. Like, but I don't know. It just made me think of that.
I don't care what you do on your own time, sir.
If you want to Twitch on your own time, just don't do it here.
Yeah, and
So
not in
you're
front
a
of the
Twitcher?
children.
What do you mean you're twitching?
You're twitching?
Are you okay? Didn't you see a doctor about your twitchings?
Okay, Michael J. Fox, come
So
here.
the way Twitch. Holy shit!
I love those jokes that take a second. It's like,
Like, wait,
The slow burn, dude. The slow burn.
hey.
Fucking A, man. So on Twitch, the way most of us make money, or the way you start out by making money, whatever you want to call it, is through subscriptions. Kind of like on YouTube, subs are different than Twitch subs. A YouTube sub is free. That's like a follow on Twitch, but you can pay $4.99 for a subscription to a streamer, so you don't get any ads. And that's kind of like the appeal of Twitch. You help support us, we make money, and you don't have to watch ads. You also get little fucking emotes and alerts and crazy things happen in the channel when you sub. Normally, Twitch offers 50-50 sub split, meaning of that $5, the streamer gets $2.50.
And then the government takes $1.
The government's gonna take a lot more than $1. And then Twitch will take $2.50, so 50-50, because we're in this together.
We love our creators and we support them. Without our creators, we would be nothing.
And it's kind of been like an unspoken thing where after like a goal for most Twitch partners, which, you know, when you become verified on Twitch, you become a Twitch partner. And it's kind of like a goal for everybody to get to a higher sub revenue split.
Which is you're supposed to acquire 500 individual subscribers that are not prime subs nor gifted, and then you get a 70-30 split from that 50-50.
Yep. Or 60-40, and I just recently found out 80-20 was a thing.
Yeah, there's also 90-10s for some people.
I'm sure the 90-10s, yeah, the biggest, but I didn't.
But that's for like
Nick
the
Merckx or-
homeboy at fucking Twitch is fucking somebody at Twitch or sending him feet pics or something.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy shit, man.
It's totally worth.
But
super worth. I mean, you make a lot of money. Like, I wish I got a 90-10 split on my subs.
fuck,
Holy
dude,
fuck.
I mean, the fact that, like, I know I had the 70-30. I've been on that for a while,
Same.
a year and whatever.
Well,
and-
6 years for me.
Fuck yeah, bro. And like that was a lot of work to get to that point. Like you had to grind your ass
Yeah.
in the ground to get to that point, really.
Yeah,
And that
'cause,
was
like-
like the next level as
Yeah,
a partner.
so like for me, I started streaming in like December of 2016, like really took it seriously in 2017, like the beginning of that year. I was the last wave of partners under OG Twitch requirements, which were you had to maintain 450 to 550 viewers for 60 days straight, no breaks. Then you got partnered, and the only way you made revenue was subscriptions and PayPal donations. That was it. There's no bits, there's no Prime,
Oh,
no
yeah, I
gifted
remember
subs.
those
There was
days.
none
before affiliates.
Yeah, it was before affiliate. It was before everything, and I did that my first 2.5 months streaming, which was pretty unheard of. But that's when like I was first streaming Tarkov and
So
first getting-
Tarkov
yeah,
had just
yeah,
opened. There's like you and a couple other guys.
It was like 15 of us that had our NDAs lifted, and I'm the only one who really took it seriously.
Yeah.
And so then like once you got partner, you had to get 500 individual subs, and then that's when you got your 70-30 split. But you had to maintain 500 subs, I think, for a month or 2 months throughout, and then you could get the split. And then after
like your rep would come to you and be like, hey, you would apply.
Yeah. Usually if you when back then when you got partnered, you immediately everybody had a rep.
No shit.
Yeah, every partner had a rep.
I did not know that.
Because
It
was a much
small community.
It was much smaller back then.
Do you know the number of partners back when you first got partnered?
I have no idea, but that again, like I said, this
1,000.
Yeah, this was before.
No, it
like
was much more than
back
that.
when I got partnered, if you had 500 viewers, you were a big fucking streamer.
Yeah.
The most views on Twitch were like 10, 15,000. Like that was like the biggest.
Yeah, I
on
remember
Twitch
watching
at the time.
Shroud being like, dude, he's got over fucking 15,000 viewers.
Yeah,
And that was
that was
insane.
like holy fuck.
People breaking 10,000. I remember when people were breaking 10,000. That was fucking like
it was a big deal back then. But
this
it was just
what 2017,
2016, 2017,
Yep.
give or take.
Yep.
And then, once Amazon came into the picture and they had the affiliate program, and then like a lot of people started getting into Twitch because they opened up the accessibility for people to essentially grow. There's a lot more tools now than there was back then.
So much,
and
absolutely.
That's when everything just started growing. And then COVID happened, and that's when Twitch really fucking exploded.
Exponentially exploded.
Because everybody couldn't leave their fucking house. They were inside, they're playing video games, ordering fucking DoorDash and shit.
Everyone was
and
online.
watching Twitch streams. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when like Will blew up a lot. That's when I got a lot of growth.
I mean,
from
that's
like,
what
pretty much
did it for me.
Yeah, pretty much
Straight up.
everybody on Twitch.
COVID
grew.
did it. Literally made me a fucking streamer.
Yeah, but so going back to the split though, like that was a goal for most streamers because that's 20% more revenue off your subs, and back then like that was the only source of revenue besides PayPal, and like that's a big fucking deal because like a 500 viewer streamer, like those guys make most of their money from like their whales and the individual subscribers, and they don't really get that many sponsored offers. But once you kind of get to the point where if you're getting like 2, 3, 4,000 viewers, you're making more money off of sponsorship deals than you are your subs and donations. Even though you do make a lot, those sponsorships really like start to
it exponentially explodes, man. Instead of getting like 500, 600 bucks for a sponsor stream, you're talking thousands for a sponsor.
Typically your CCV is usually the indicator for most companies on how much you get paid. So like for me, I maintain like 1,200 viewers. So if I were to get paid for a sponsor, they pay me 2,400.
It's usually almost double your CCV.
It's double your CCV.
Below
typically.
that, like I've stopped taking offers now at this point for the most part, just because I'm in that weird middle ground where people are still like, oh, we'll offer you $1 or just under $1 for CCV, and I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Fuck you. Yeah.
So like that's kind of where the like once you start growing, when your clean sizes, you start getting double, triple your CCV for sponsorship deals versus under that one viewer equals $1 thing.
That's where like subscribers are huge for most of those people, because now like I think like myself, I'm like top 500 US in the 100%. United States. Like that's, and there's a lot of fucking streamers. There's like thousands of fucking partners.
Oh yeah.
And for guys like Baddie, like you make most of your revenue from subscribers and people who donate and people who support you. And so like people like you, and there's a lot of people like you who get fucking hit hard by this new split, because after you've made $100,000 from subs, then you have a 50-50 split after that. So if you usually maintain like 4,000 to 5,000 subs, which is well over $100,000 a year just from subscriptions alone.
Absolutely, 100%.
You're now taking like a 20% pay cut.
It's like getting like working your ass off for a promotion, getting that salary, and then like 8 months into the year, they're like, oh yeah, your salary, never mind. Here's a new one.
They take it away. And that's like, think of it like this. You make your first $100,000. You make another additional $100,000. Twitch usually took 70 or 30. Twitch took 30 grand from that. You made 70 grand. Now, after that next 100, they're like, oh no, we're taking 50,000 this time. You did the exact same amount of work. We did nothing else other than made you work harder. And we're taking more of your revenue.
And I think the reason why they have that is because they are offering a lot of money for the ad incentive program right now. So if you get over 1,000 viewers, you can stream 150 to maybe 200 hours a month, depending on your offer, and you'll make 15K on ads alone. Outside of everything else.
Problem is, most people don't have that.
It's true. Once you have to hit about 1,000 viewers on average in order to start getting that margin. And
which is your 100 to 200 viewer partners getting $200 to $400 a month.
Yeah, it's fucking nothing. It's just not worth it. That's where the sub hits these guys so hard, and these guys, they're loyal.
Like,
they like.
I got good numbers. I'm on my low end getting 1,000 a month.
Yeah,
like my best one was like 37, and that was me pumping so many ads.
What, like 5 minutes an hour? 7 minutes? I haven't even gotten an offer for that yet. The most I've had is 6 minutes.
Dude, Jenicles, another Tarkov streamer, awesome content creator. She had an offer where like her offers were like 9, 8, and 7 minutes. 9 minutes of ads.
Dude, and like that's all that's going to do is push more people away from the platform. It's not like, again, like I think the way that a lot of the Twitch execs see it is they're like, oh, if we start pumping these ads down their fucking throat, it'll make people want to sub to the streamer so they don't see ads. But it's like there's also Twitch Turbo, which they never advertise, which is $9 a month. You subscribe to Twitch and you don't see ads on any channel.
It's YouTube Red or YouTube Premium.
Exactly.
And that's why it's worth it.
The thing is they don't fucking advertisement.
Ever.
And if you have to find it, you actually have to Google it specifically. There's no easy way to go to the main page and find Twitch Turbo. You literally have to Google Twitch Turbo and it takes you to a page. Like they really like kind of hide it and they don't want a lot of people to know about it.
Of course.
Which is kind
It's
of
gonna go away.
yeah,
like-
it probably will be. I mean, Twitch Turbo's been around since I started. It's been around for a long, long time. But ads were a lot different back then. They weren't like playing them as much.
They weren't mid rolls, pre rolls. What about? But like, okay, so just to summarize and figure out where the fuck we're at right now. So Twitch came out with a big simmer.
I know, I'm
Twitch came
angry
out-
at Twitch too. I'm angry.
Dude, Twitch came out with a big press release, basically. They released it at 3 in the morning local time, so California 3 a.m. or East Coast 5 a.m. And they're like, hey, we know all of you smaller partners have been grinding and pushing for this 70-30 split, this next level, the promotion. The only reason to really try a lot harder, other than your own well-being, which don't get me wrong, we all work, we all want a promotion, we all want to, that doesn't matter what your job is. And they were like, yeah, we're never going to do that for anybody again. That's done. That's gone.
Ever.
Nobody's getting a 70-30 split. And if you already are contracted with a 70-30 split, so like people like me and Klean who have already done that work, after you make your first 100 grand, you're now no longer getting that 70-30 split and you're dropping down. You may be like, well, that's a lot of money. Why are you complaining? Well, because I worked my fucking ass off to get where I am and to suddenly have my salary, if you will. Granted, we're all contractors or subcontractors. To have that cut fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's a big cut. It's just a bit disheartening just because like you get, like you said, a lot of those guys who've been working for that, they've been trying to get it and now they know there's just no chance in hell that they're ever going to get it. It's just like it just kind of sucks because that's just like a low blow. Because again, if a bunch of people walked out on Twitch and just stopped streaming, the platform would die.
Absolutely.
It would die. And they've been working in the red. And if you guys don't know what that means, essentially when a company works in the red, they're losing money rather than profiting money.
Yeah.
They've been working in the red for, I want to say 2 to 3 years now. It's been a
3
while.
years, yeah.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, Amazon just doesn't really care.
Well,
Because they own the live space still.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
weird
why.
one when you're like working in the red. A lot of companies will project, hey, we're in the red because business reasons. That's what companies
business.
do. Yeah. And then because YouTube, they didn't like for fucking a decade and a half. They're like, nah, we're in the red. We don't make money. You two ain't struggling.
Yeah, no, it's true. YouTube's much better off. I mean, YouTube really could come in and swoop in the whole live streaming space, but they just don't have the tools yet. They don't have the discoverability yet. Like it's just, it's like they could get there, but it's going to take a lot more work.
Well, it's what you design the app off of or the program when you initially start it. You go to Twitch to watch video games. It's like Facebook gaming or Facebook streaming. No one fucking cared because Facebook was meant for old people or checking on family. That's about it. So that's what I would go to Facebook.
Yeah.
Twitch,
Games.
watch my buddies. Yeah, game. YouTube, watch fucking videos. I'm not going in. I don't like watching live streams on YouTube. For whatever reason, I have a weird disconnect.
Yeah, no, I
That's
agree.
everybody. Most
I think
people are
that's
like
a lot
that.
of people. Like it's just the live stream experience is not the same. Like Twitch has just been doing it for so long. It's very authentic, and they just have a formula that no other platform has managed to recreate yet.
Properly, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and then you have even look at Instagram right now has decided not to be pictures anymore. It's TikTok 2.0.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Reels.
It's
I
awful.
hate
Dude,
Instagram right now is the worst. They're like TikTok and that, and we'll mix it together.
Yeah.
Pictures don't do good. Here, do this instead, and you get to watch.
You get
We've
force-fed shitty fucking reels.
and then the pay on those.
Bro, you know what's
the
the-
Reels pay is the worst pay you will.
Oh, you got 1 million views? Here's $20.
11 million views for $1,200. YouTube money. If you got 11 million views,
That's like what?
100 grand
Yeah, it's
almost?
like 100 grand. Yeah. Depending on how many ads you run, like
You
you
know
can make
what's
more.
the most annoying shit
Fucking
about this like Instagram,
insanity.
TikTok, real shit is now I see a lot of companies like, you know who the fuck you are. They will now take a photo, turn that photo into a video and post the photo. So it's like a 4-second long photo. So it shows up for real. I fucking hate it. I hate it so
It works,
goddamn
though.
much.
It does work.
that's literally why they're doing it, is because it fucking works. And they're like, okay, well,
And
we
they're
have-
trying to push the real algorithm too, so it's gonna catch once they get enough, content out there. Eventually, the algorithm's gonna pick it up and
Like
throw
we're
it
gonna
out
take
there.
a photo platform, turn it into TikTok poorly, and not reward anybody for it.
Dude, I will say reels, if you're not shadow banned, or is the crazy watching like Sav's reels on how those work is she's like, hey, the video's still growing. Cause when that one video we did, the fart one was like 200,000.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's still growing on Instagram. We knew that was gonna be the lowest platform for it. It's at 900,000. You post a reel or a video, 2 days it usually disappears.
It peters out.
Yeah. If you're not shadow banned and you have like just like what she does, where it's that half. I've showed you guys like you get to see how the split is on followers versus non-followers that look at your stuff. Ours, I guarantee, Klean, you probably are the same because you post gun stuff.
The thing is, my Instagram, like I post maybe like once a month. I'm really bad at Instagram. I just like, hey, I got a new gun, or here's me shooting a gun.
Yeah,
it's like that's it. Like, it's just, I don't really take it that seriously.
But you get like Brandon and those guys, and you just get to see the sliver. And fucking mine, it's a sliver where it's like, hey, here's your literally 2% non-followers will see.
Yeah, it hardly gets out there.
Yeah. Sav,
And half your followers don't get
they don't get
that happens a lot too. Yeah.
Sav, half non-followers will follow her. She's like, yeah, if I do a hashtag, it will bring in like 20,000 more eyes onto it. I'm like, if I do a hashtag, it'll be like 100 people seeing this from the hashtag.
Yeah, it's like they obviously have like certain people listed, like you said, a shadow ban, where it's just like, oh, this person, we don't want a lot of people seeing this, so we're gonna like, kind of pull them out of the algorithm. And I've dealt with that with Spotify in the past. I actually owned one of the biggest lo-fi playlists. I think I told you guys about this, but for the viewers who don't know what I'm talking about, it was called Lo-Fi Chill Hop. And I listened to it all the time on Twitch, and I would get emails from producers who were like, hey, I found your playlist, like, could I get some promotion? And I didn't charge them anything. I'd be like, hey, if I like your music, because I listen to this for myself and my viewers, I'll put you on my track.
Literally why I started doing Baddie Radio.
Yeah.
Straight up Spotify custom playlist.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's awesome. And so I remember this record label wanted to buy my playlist off me when it was at 130,000 followers. They offered me like 40K, and I told them, nah, I'm good, because like it felt really good knowing that I could give producers free promotion and literally give these guys careers. Like I've actually gotten lo-fi producers, like they're legitimately like 300,000-400,000 like monthly listeners now. And they started off of my playlist. And after I refused this record label, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to sell it to you. Like I like doing this because it makes me feel good, and I like helping people.
Made him hangry.
Oh yeah, no, these guys got fucking pissed, and like they were like emailing me like, you need to sell to us this and that. I'm like, no, like fuck you, like I'm not giving you my playlist. And so they started making all these bot accounts and reporting the playlist. Yeah. And then what it would do whenever like you can literally a non-verified account can report any playlist and say, oh, this is sexual or racist or blah blah blah. It removes the image, the cover image, the description, and the title completely, and it just deletes it all. So when you see your follower playlist, it just shows up as a blank space, and you don't know what it is. And what that did after enough times completely unplugged me from the algorithm. I would grow 300 to 500 followers a day on that playlist without promoting it at all. It just grew on its own. Like the algorithm took it and just fucking skyrocketed it. And I got fucking sick of dealing with it, because I'm like, fuck, these fuckers just keep reporting me, and Spotify just isn't doing shit. I eventually gave it to a high school friend of mine who happened to be a lo-fi producer. I'm like, here, take my playlist, use it to make a label. And he has a label now. It's called Kyoto Sound, which is great. And he makes like cool lo-fi tracks and stuff. But what's funny is like, since I gave him the playlist, it's been stuck at 138,000 followers and has not like gone over 140K in like 2 or 3 years, just because it's completely out of the algorithm. And a lot of companies have these back end doors where they can be like, oh, let's just pull this out. Let's pull this out. He can't get in this algorithm here. And like, they do this on purpose because, like, let's be honest, a lot of people are fucking shady in these corporate businesses, and they do things to line their pockets. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking.
Yeah.
It's
just a bunch of conspiracies. It's a bunch of conspiracies, dude.
Corporations are great. They're so nice. Love them.
They're people too.
Yeah, man. It's just, it's fucked up. And I mean, I feel like, especially after COVID, like a lot of people kind of woke up to a lot of like, oh, fuck, people aren't actually looking out for me. Oh, these corporations don't give a fuck about me. Oh, the government doesn't really care about me either. And like, people are like, this shit smells like shit.
So crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yay, Twitch.
Dude.
Going to the way.
And Twitch is kind of taking that route as well. I mean, but the thing is though, I've never felt like I have ever been like shadow banned on Twitch. Even though I do gun stuff, I'm very open about my political beliefs. I'm not a political streamer, but like I like to let people know, like, look, if you watch me, I am influencing you whether you think it or not. If you choose to spend time watching my stream and you spend time here, you are going to get influenced by me. And I let them know, like, hey, this is what I think about this. This is what I think about this. Just so that you know who the fuck I am, so you know who you're spending your time and attention to. Because when you pay attention to someone, that is currency. Your time is currency. Your focus is currency.
Your time is your most
valuable,
The most
goddamn
valuable
thing
currency.
in
It's
the
very
world.
valuable. And,
Yeah.
and so like I like to be very open about who I am so that
100%.
people know who they're paying their attention to.
Yep.
And I've alienated a lot of people from my content just because like, oh bro, I don't know if I agree with them. Like I don't care. But if you can disagree with me and still hang out and watch my stream,
Yep.
like I have a lot of respect for that because that goes to show that
Crazy concept. of
I know, right?
disagreeing with somebody and still maintaining friendship.
weird. Fucking weird.
You need to agree with me or fuck you, bro.
Yeah, no, it's actually fucking wild. But Twitch, I've never felt has like shadow banned me or anything like that. Like
They do good.
Like they're very fair. Like they're very fair, but it's just like what they're. Well, I mean,
We'll get there.
Okay, hold on. I'll say fair in terms of like they haven't shadow banned me. They haven't like stunted my growth or anything like that because I get a lot of viewers from recommended. I get a lot
That's
of viewers.
it. Yeah.
I get like I can see my statistics. Like I know I'm getting natural traffic to my stream, and that's good. And I know that hasn't been hindered at all. But what's going on with the sub splits and like all this other shit and like not really like they're like we care about creators, but like they do things that don't care about creators. It's
So
like
the
you're
whole,
being
the
a
whole
hypocrite.
reason the
Like,
sub thing even came up was because like the largest user poll on Twitch is like there's like forums basically where you can vote or be like, hey, we need an answer to this or why isn't this happening? We want changes to the platform this way, where they say they're listening to people and they'll make changes based on these votes. And there's like 22,000 fucking people on the platform, mostly partners, were like, hey, we need an answer to this like this sub split thing. Twitch has the lowest subs revenue split of any platform. It's 50-50. YouTube 70-30. Fan House 80-20. Fansly is like 90-10. OnlyFans 80-20. Patreon is 88 to 95% on the user side.
That's like taking a contract from, okay, a lot of people, if you just get into the business or you're just getting fame or fighting or music, it doesn't fucking matter. When you have shady agents, shady businesses, that's what they look for, is the dudes that don't look at the contract. The verbiage is hidden on how they say shit. I've seen this a lot. And when you get these contracts, as I always say, it's like 10%. I was like, you can get fucked if you're getting more than 10% from me as an agent. Unless you're going above and beyond and you're doing fucking content and you're setting shit up, then I'll be like, okay, let's like 15, 20.
yeah.
I will never do it. Yeah. I've done 18 once. I will never do it again.
No, and that's why you're like, holy shit. But now think about that. These people are just Twitches. Hey, you get 50-50. You do all the fucking work. Hey, Klean, you get 70-30. You get 70-30 after you put in this bunch of work. But it's 30%. It's still a fucking shit ton of money.
That's a lot.
And then on top of that, it's like, hey guys, you want to come to TwitchCon? You have to buy your ticket. They're not even fucking flying their big streamers out for the shit, or they're making them pay for the ticket.
The reason why people even go to TwitchCon is because of the streamers. They don't want to talk to Twitch executives. They don't want to talk to Twitch staff. They want to see the fucking creators that they watch every single day and maybe shake their hand and be like, hey, I love your content. Thanks for being there and let me watch your stuff and whatever. And so that I can say, hey, thank you for taking the time to watch my content and support me, man. It's great to see you. Like, you know, stuff like that.
Put a face to a name to a face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
Throw cum at them.
Yeah. Give him a cum shot. Like, take a
Kissing
cummy.
baby
He just walks around with
Kissing hands,
these.
shaking babies.
Yeah, you
What,
should just
kissing
call
babies,
these.
shaking
You
hands?
should just call these cummies now.
Yeah, you just take off a put
Klean,
in.
what's it gonna take you to do a cummy?
No, I'm not doing a
Come on,
cummy.
Klean,
Do you want to
one
do a
cum.
cummy
I'm
with
not gonna
us?
do a
Dude, we
cummy.
could do a 3 cummies.
I really
I'll
don't.
do a bloody
I
cummy.
really don't want to. Like, that shit comes from China. There's probably some like color dyes in there that give you autism and like fucking Asperger's. Like, I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna fuck my neurological system up like that.
Is this where Raiden came from?
This is right.
I'm just screaming.
Yeah, the Jello Shots are the real MVP of today's episode. Hey guys, head over to boogerbranding.com, look for Instagram podcast. Try to grab one of our Tism Touch shirts. Those are the cute little Tism hands you always see Eli doing, and all proceeds of those shirts will be going to autism research. I don't remember the exact name of the thing. Eli knows it. Go.
Autism of research. Autism.
It's going to charity, guys. Eli's
My
dumb.
son is doing all the research.
No, he's not. It's going to charity. All proceeds go to charity of this year, so go and check one out before they're gone from the store. But goddamn, yeah. But Twitch is just dropping the ball so hard, and everybody's been looking for this like 70-30 split or like an answer to it. Because even worse than the 70-30 split, it was an unspoken thing. We weren't allowed to tell people we had a 70-30
Yeah,
split.
they always told us to kind of keep it on the table. Don't tell people, like, you know, this is something that
I just found out this today from both of you.
Yeah, again, when I got my partner, or my partner manager,
your rep,
my rep, he basically told me like, hey, like here's something that you can work for, but like this is only something that we tell people internally. Like we didn't have to sign an NDA, but it's just like, hey, like
don't talk about this.
It's
shit.
like a salary. It's literally a salary. Don't share your salaries.
Always show your fucking salaries.
because
Jesus Christ, you're only helping your corporation and fucking all of your friends and you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said don't tell this. So like everybody's like the numbers of what you had to do have always kind of been like, well, it's 500 for 60 days, 90 days, maybe.
Yeah.
And they were like baiting people. And like, if you ever applied for it and didn't get it, they'd be like, yeah, we don't ever do that for anybody.
Well, I was going to say the only way that you ever get it is through your partner rep. You never got it. There's no official way to apply for it.
No, there was now. So towards the end, there was.
There was.
I didn't have to apply through the partner support. Oh. Because there's literally a revenue sub-split category.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
It was like, so a little after I got it, because I ended up getting a partner rep. And he brought it to me. I was like, this is amazing, because I was doing really well. Yeah. Amazing fucking dude.
He's actually probably going to come out soon. He always keeps seeing our stories. He's like, he saw us like with the miniguns and stuff at the range, and he's like, bro, you guys just do that? And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of normal for us. Like, we'll have a helicopter fly in and like shoot miniguns, and it's like, it's normal for us.
I know. He was telling me, we've both been talking to him, trying to get him to come out.
Yeah, he wants to really bad. He really wants to do like some kind of like paintball airsoft event or something like that, which would be super cool.
Just use let's get, what are they called? The CO2 cartridge fucking rounds. Simunitions.
I mean, we could probably do that at the ranch. That would be fun. Like do like a Twitch.
Yeah, you've been shot with them.
They hurt.
I had a buddy who wants to
I don't know if some gamers would be down to do sim rounds though, because they get
shoot them once.
Yeah, they'd be like, I'm done. Like, fuck. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that would be fucking. That'd be
perfect.
That'd be done.
Have you seen how fast Klean can shoot? I want to see somebody get peppered by this motherfucker. That dude will hit 8 times before he goes, ah!
Dude, you get to see the difference between, it's like, okay, I'm going to shoot, and video game man, I need you to run out. I'll provide covering fire. Boom, 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 boom. They're just going to stay behind a tree. They're just hear those rounds whiz by. Like, nah, this is a safe tree. I'm going to stay my ass right here.
Yeah.
Bro, back last time I ran sim rounds, buddy of mine, best sim round fucking story. Holy shit. We had a bunch of new guys come into the scout platoon, and and we had the guy running the drill. His name was Kidder. Amazing fucking dude. And he was teaching new guys how to pie a corner properly, because they were fucking it up. So he would just sit there with a sim round pistol, and first part of their body he saw, he would just pepper the fuck out of them. After, you were done, you would clear your gun, then you turn everything in. This one dude went to turn in a fully loaded round in the chamber pistol. He's like, here you go. Pointed at him. Finger on the fucking tree. Here you go. So, of course, he fucking chews him out, tells him to go, figure the fuck out. Come back.
And fuck yourself.
Dude comes out, drops the mag. He's like, here you go. Hands him. Loaded gun still around the fucking chamber. This dude threw him to the ground and just started racking every rep, put the mag in, racked every round into his fucking face.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bro, that story, that will live on in my brain forever.
I bet some fucking dumbass people in the military straight up. Like, I'm like, why do you have a fucking gun, and why did we approve? How did you get past training?
We called them drivers and striker brigades. You're like, hey, okay, so we'll take that. Here's some keys.
Okay, here's the key to the padlock for that Humvee.
You're gonna drive and sit in that car. Okay, roger that.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that's crazy.
But Twitch sucks.
Yeah, Twitch.
It's really the moral of the story.
Because you got like, they've been fucking up on a whole bunch. It's also Long Beach Griffey's video he just did about that. Because you got like, oh my God, that person had a word slip. Fucking banned for life. You were fucking on camera 7 days.
Dude, I saw that. That chick was like literally just like getting railed like this, and she's like, "Oh, thank you for the follow." I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Here we go.
What? I thought this was a video game platform.
This is the shit on Twitch episode. Here's shit on Twitch round 2. So a chick got caught fucking live on stream. She was drunk the first time, apparently, was what she said, and you could see her just kind of wiggling. And if you looked past her, there was like a glass door. Like this, like, dude, there was the reflection in the glass door of just her getting railed the fuck out. And it's like, okay, so she got banned 7 days for blatantly fucking on stream, live, gaming, or talking and chatting. Unbanned after 7 days. Comes back
Does it again.
All while her growth went from 300 to 400 followers. She's at like 15,000 followers now.
See, like Twitch just really needs to draw the fucking line because
Spray, well, and that's they'll never fucking do that because it's like girl that sprayed fucking vodka in cat's face, throwing cats. Then you have the flip side. Then you get flip side where it's like some dude can barely do something and it's like instant ban hammer.
Yeah.
And then flip side now is fucking gambling's really bad. We can't show this to children. Hey, let's pull up any of the Twitch girls and let's watch some ear licking for 2 hours. Though.
So
That's
like, this is such a fucking tricky thing. Like, I don't give a fuck that people are doing like bathtub and hot stuff. I don't give a
make
fuck.
your
I don't
money.
care, yeah.
Make your money.
The ear licking ASMR, like I've literally sat down and watched it.
just for science, right? Just 'cause
Absolutely.
Just, I need to study.
Fucking,
you know,
bro, I hate ASMR so god. It makes me cringe. I hate it. But the way it's portrayed, it's
very
literally
sexual.
a blowjob.
It's very sexual. It's
I was
very, very
blown
sexual.
away. Like, I have no issues with ASMR in general. I have no issues with girls dressing the way they fucking do on the platform. Go for it. Like, I can wear a tank top. You can too. I don't give a fuck. But this, like, blatant over sexualization is wild. It's softcore porn in some cases.
Oh,
Well, that's the thing. It's like edging. Like you're like, oh, I can almost see a nip. I can see
Yes,
some side
dude.
boob, and that's what people like because it's like you can't see the whole thing.
Fuck yeah. So a teenage angst.
There's actually this. I kept getting this one like a hot tub streamer recommended to me, and every time I'm like, who the fuck is this? I keep getting recommended. I'll check them out. Click on it. Nothing's on stream. She's literally standing off camera the entire time, and then she like will get on camera for like 5 minutes and go off camera again. And then like that's the whole thing, and it's just like that's what people want because they're just waiting for like let me see you in a bikini. Like they're just like
This is my thing. I was hoping you would have been like, and then he like when he comes onto the camera, like Steve, he's one of my favorites. I'm like, this took a different turn. Clean's just watching hot tub streamers that are like jacked, just lifting weights.
Yeah, just like, yeah, bro, we're in here. It's so weird that like Twitch is okay with such an over sexualization of stuff because it's supposed to. It brings it's not a gaming platform anymore. It's really not. So you can't call it that.
It's a live streaming platform now.
Yes.
So it's like it started as games. It was always about gamers, and now like you have the just chatting. You have like the hot tub stuff. You got like the gambling. It's like it's just live streaming now.
Yeah.
It's just whatever you can stream within the terms of service that's allowable.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the problem. We don't know what the fucking terms of service are or what's allowable.
Well, that's the thing. It's because they're always. I don't know why the fuck they do this, and like a lot of people are so confused. Like this girl literally getting obviously fucked on stream. Like that should not happen ever.
Remotely.
Ever. Like that
How
should
do you
be,
come back from that?
You shouldn't. That's the thing. Like you fucking shouldn't.
Oh,
But for
I know
whatever
what's
reason, they're
going
just
on.
like you know, it's fine. Well, 3-day ban, no big deal. Somebody fucking
No, they
like
have a wheel spin. They just walk up. They're like, 7-day ban. Okay, we're good. Next person.
It makes me wonder if they're like doing this on purpose to just piss people off, or if there is somebody who's like, oh yeah, that's fine, you know, it's no big deal, and then somebody like, you know, like some fucking dude says like a racial slur who isn't even the streamer on the stream. And then they get banned for it. Like that's like this happened with Asmongold. He was playing an MMO. Some dude like said the N-word or some shit, and he
somebody like in his stream said it, not him. To be very clear,
yeah, there's like another person in the game that he was playing, and he like rolled his eyes and like muted the dude, and that was it. But Twitch banned him for a day because he didn't like condemn him for it, and they're like, oh, you should have said something. You should have been like racism is bad, and blah 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 blah. But it's just like.
Why address it?
Yeah, no, like why exactly? Why address it? Just it's like, oh, fucking some other dude who'd say something on the internet that he would never say in real life because he's a fucking pussy. Because that's how most gamers are.
Let me give him a platform now and then address that name and everything. Exactly. Now everyone knows about him.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We shouldn't be putting this shit on a pedestal. Like I can understand wanting to make an example of people. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's like if he wasn't focusing on it and making that the narrative for his content, he should never have got a ban for that. But then you have other people who do the same fucking thing, but way worse, and they don't get banned.
That's what happens.
It's very double-sided. It's very two-faced, and that's what a lot of content creators want. Is we want definitive rules. Like if you do this,
can we do this or not?
Yes, exactly. Can we do this or not? If I do this, will I get banned? And it's just like there is a lot of favoritism and shit going on. And like there is even huge streamers who obviously bring a lot of money to the platform that have obviously broken TOS, that have other people who aren't as large got straight up banned for it. But they don't because of who they are and the connections that they have at Twitch. And it's a lot of the world is it's just who you know. Yeah.
It's who you know and how much money you bring in.
Exactly. Like fucking Ghislaine Maxwell. She got sentenced to fucking 20 years for child trafficking. Who's your fucking clients? Oh, guess what? Doesn't fucking matter because they're all fucking politicians and rich people that nobody's going to figure out who the fuck they are because it's who they know.
Yeah. That's the world. It's great.
Hi everyone, Baddie Streams here of Unsubscribe Podcast. Every mattress has a 20-year warranty. Some even have a 25, and you can try it out for 101 nights. If you don't like it, you can send it back. No hard feelings. One of our favorite parts about Ghost Bed is that each mattress has cooling technology in it. So if you get hot at night like we do here in Texas, things like this will be a lifesaver. Ghost Bed also offers bundles so you can get everything you need. You don't really have to think about it. You just choose from their 4 mattresses and then pick your bundle. So whether you just need a mattress and a frame or you want it all, like their cooling pillows and sheets, then you can get the best bang for your buck. So everybody head on over to ghostbed.com/pages/unsubscribe and use code unsubscribe to save on these fantastic pillows and or mattresses, beds, whatever you may need. And I will say, I've been using this pillow now for a little bit.
If so hard, what's the percentage that they save?
30% off.
I like this.
Use code
Well,
unsub.
you're just gonna visually see your thumb go like this. What?
Head on over to ghostbed.com/unsubscribe. Use code unsubscribe to save 30% off on everything.
No, but for real, that shit is. I've been using that. That's why I hate it to clean. That isn't
It's
it,
nice. It's a nice pillow. Feels good.
bro?
I
And
like
they
that you
cool,
were rubbing the pillow's nipples.
dude, and they cool down at night. Like, I laid down that first time. I was like, oh snap, dog, this is a game changer. Because your boy uses like a $5 Walmart pillow, and I buy a new $5 Walmart pillow every year. I'm like, yeah, it's good enough. It looks like a pancake.
Yeah, you got to get good pillows that last, man, because people really take their sleep for granted. Like, especially like you get people like Baddie who's, you know,
Don't
basically
sleep.
they sleep when they do. It's like a pretzel. And
Honestly, bro, I either don't sleep or I sleep for 14 hours, but I sleep like a pretzel curled up like in the most gnarly Gollum position possible. And
I want to say
you don't want that.
Drinker Bros episode 100. There was a Ghost Bed ad for that. Do you know what they did? Brand new Ghost Bed mattress. They had 2 people on for a live podcast.
Ghost Bed, I need a mattress. Ghost Bed, I need a
not
mattress
for
right
us.
now.
Maybe for us. Are we gonna live stream us on it? Yeah. Okay, that's that look.
I mean,
that's why he's getting cummies right now.
No, this is strawberry jelly.
But for real, go check them out there. They're fantastic. They're super comfortable.
Gambling on Twitch.
Which I don't think. I was like, gambling is a fucking.
It's actually not banned. It's only websites that are not registered through the U.S. So you can still gamble on Twitch.
Yes,
you can roll slots
100%.
as long as it's registered in the U.S. and it's U.S. based.
So, for reason, again, and not in the Twitch loop, recently there has been a big scandal on Twitch. There's a group of larger streamers from different friend groups, whatever. There's just
It's like a clique. It's a clique of streamers. Basically.
yeah, a clique of streamers, and one of them has been scamming his viewers, lying to his friends, and just cheating money out of people.
Bro, I was surprised by the number.
Over
I was like, oh, man.
$300,000.
I was thinking like $5,000 to $10,000
No, bro.
until I read that. I was like, dude. I was like, how the fuck does this do?
Slicker, right?
Yeah.
Is that Slicker?
Can I squeeze this and just like pop it in your mouth?
Please don't. Please.
Just on his face. Just
I
like,
don't want you to bust on my face. I'm sorry.
You don't want some cummies?
No, I don't want your
you
Jello
don't want any
cummies on my
gummies
face
right
only.
now, bro.
But this dude has been doing this stuff for $300,000, and this clique of popular streamers decided they're gonna either go on strike later in December when it's like big ad money time for Twitch, or we're gonna ban gambling. And a lot of these streamers really rallied behind this ban gambling thing, and this is probably like the fastest Twitch has ever responded.
Yeah, it's true. It's really true. I've never seen them like be like, oh fuck.
It was
okay,
like
let's
what,
respond.
a week and a half, maybe
Less than that.
Twitch
I think,
came out,
yeah.
put a letter out being like, "Hey, we're gonna ban gambling." Asterisk, little star.
Kind of.
And then they go on to say, well, we're going to ban gambling if it's not registered in the US, if it's not legal in this part, or if that website's not technically allowed. Because a lot of streamers were using these pseudo shady gambling websites. And let's be real, gambling's bad. Don't fucking waste your money. It's stupid. But people do it. And they were doing it to lots of viewers. And some of these people were doing it using websites or being sponsored by these gambling websites to stream it, where they weren't really losing money. Obviously, some people were losing lots of money, like
yeah, but but I mean, it's like
deception.
I was gonna say
Deception.
it's like it's still real money, but it's like because of them getting paid by the sponsor of the gambling website, anything that they lost is actually just gonna get reimbursed in the first place. They're just doing it for the views.
Yes,
And then there are also another flip side, or the other flip side of that is the websites can then control the winning chances of a streamer. So then that streamer has a higher chance. Now, what's that do? That influences other people
to think they can win more money when they're
good over.
Yeah, I heard that too. We both like looked. You're like,
I told you my neck was all fucked up. I just
you want me to pop your back?
pop me down.
Yeah, I'm actually really good at it.
I'll shoot you with one of those things in the
Stop.
front.
We're not shooting Tommy's
I'll hold him
anywhere.
like this, and then you'll hold it.
Yeah.
Team effort.
But
But yeah, they get that, and that
yeah,
that puts in people's heads. It's like, oh man, you win a lot on this website because they're watching their favorite streamer, gambler, whatever win, and it's like, no, the house always wins.
Yeah, no, they
just
do.
at this moment,
it
that
looks like the
guy's
house isn't
winning.
winning.
Yeah,
But he's a part of the house though because he's getting paid by them.
exactly.
That's the
So
whole point.
these big Twitch streamers rallied behind, gambling's bad, get it off Twitch, which to an extent, gambling's fucking bad.
I agree.
So Twitch came out with a big press release saying, we're going to ban gambling and asterisks, not all the websites, just some websites. Meanwhile, like sports betting and all this shit is still like slots. Like you can still gamble on Twitch as long as it's just a certain website. It was wild. They banned like a handful of websites. And all these streamers were like, we defeated gambling on Twitch. It's like, motherfucker, you did nothing.
All those high five
just
Twitter
made-
people. We win.
Meanwhile,
I hate people so much. God.
Meanwhile, none of them are trying to get other streamers a higher sub split. None of them are trying to figure out why Twitch is drowning their viewers in ads. None of them.
Justice warriors is what we call
Oh
it.
my god, dude! It was wild.
And all of this is just because one dude who got a bunch of leaks of him scamming people, and that's why people wanted gambling bad, because of one person's gambling addiction of him fucking other people over. Not because they cared about the platform, not because they cared about the viewers. It's because one of their friends looked bad and they wanted to save face, and they decided, let's rally to ban gambling because gambling addiction is bad and blah 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 blah. It's like, no, that was your boy, and you were just trying to cover his ass. And
I will say, Trainwreck was cracking me though. Fuck.
Train's funny, bro.
Train had me
He's funny as
laughing.
fuck.
I was like, that dude's just like, oh yeah, like he's just coming. It's
Bro,
like,
but that
he's
leads
just
to the next shitstorm.
I know,
so
but like,
this guy got caught gambling, and then all of his friends rallied about how gambling's bad and we got to stop it. And then Train comes out and just ruins people.
dude, Train was Jesus Christ walking in and watching gambling at church. Train's like, what?
What the fuck?
You fucking think this? He's just like, ah.
Well, to be fair, Train does a lot of gambling on stream.
He does.
Also, I will say, he talks nonstop about you can't win like this. This isn't real.
Yeah, he's
much.
very transparent. He's very transparent and open about a lot of it. He's not. He doesn't really. At least this is my perception. He doesn't seem like he's trying to deceive people.
Yes.
He's trying. He's very open about it.
And this released, man, this opened up a whole new fucking can of worms.
Yep.
The crack.
Of some of the biggest streamers on Twitch, like hiding sexual assault allegations, sexual harassment allegations, whatever the fuck it was. I've heard 18 million different things. And
that came out. One of those guys,
Mizkif,
just admitted to it.
Yeah, there was a Discord call that was leaked. I was actually playing with my guild in this MMO that I've been in, and they were talking to me about it, and they gave me the TLDR. But basically, like, this
Bro,
dude.
you are so 27.
I know.
They give me the TDLR. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what that means. Like, I had to have an old man like, what's Klean fucking saying?
But essentially, there was a Discord call that was leaked, and I think it was like Train and Mizkif, Asmongold, and XQC, and somebody else. I don't know.
I think it was those four.
Yeah, I didn't watch it again.
Yeah.
Somebody just told me this, so it's kind of hearsay. But apparently, like, Mizkif was like, oh, this guy who's also addicted to gambling, basically somebody who was, like some girl who's like on roofies or was passed out.
Adriana or something.
Yeah.
I think it's
Fluck, just in case.
Grape it.
Yeah, put grape. But grape there.
Grape.
Wait, not that way. Grape.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit is somebody.
But apparently some streamer who was best friends with Mizkif assaulted in some way this other streamer, this chick who was passed out or on drugs or roofied or whatever the fuck it was. Nobody.
Yeah, we
dude,
don't know.
it's a mess of who said,
He said, she said.
Yeah. And then Miz tried to cover it up, being like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you know, Baddie over here just
Grape.
two people.
No, I
It's
didn't.
not a big deal.
No, I didn't.
It's okay.
No, I
We're just
didn't.
gonna cover up from. No, I would.
I'm just being very clear. There's a lot of cameras right now. No, I
it's
didn't.
fine. It's sarcasm. I'm being totally sarcastic.
It was me.
Look how cute Eli is.
It was me. I did it. It's okay. But like, it's just like it to me. Like, okay, like I would help my friends out with fucked up stuff. But if my friend fucked up, or if I fucked up and did something really bad, I would want to be called out for it and be like, hey, you fucked up.
kind of got to own your own shit
Exactly.
when you drop the ball.
That who just fucking came out with that? Who's the guy that played Punisher?
John
Bernthal.
Him, and then he just interviewed Transformers Shia LaBeouf, and Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, yeah.
That is such a good. I don't know if you guys listened to
I saw
Shia
the
LaBeouf
clip.
admitting too. He's like, yeah, I fucked up, like blah blah blah. And John was like, yeah, and I'm holding you accountable.
Yeah.
And they fucking had a good discussion on that podcast, and it's fucking good. It's how shit. It's like a dude admitting to what he did. He knows his faults, and you want to learn from them.
Reconcile,
And
yeah.
then the good friend is like, hey man, like that's why you're here.
I'm gonna keep you accountable. I'm gonna call you out on your shit and let you know, like, hey, I think you're fucking up, and I'm gonna be honest with you because I care about you. Not that, oh, I care about you. Let's pretend none of this happened.
Here, sweep it under the
Sweep-
rug.
sweep it.
Man, this is great. Would you put that there?
It's-
That will
forget-
never come out to fuck us over.
Yeah, but the thing is when that happens, all that does is just expose, like,
It's
people.
bad.
No, all it does is like, and that's again, this is one of the reasons why I'm so transparent about myself online is because I never want to be caught like, hey, look at Klean's fucking skeletons, because I show you my skeletons. Yeah, I let you look at them all the fucking time, and my skeletons really aren't that bad because, like I said, like I'm very unapologetically myself, and I have nothing to hide from you guys. But some people aren't like that. A lot of people are very deceptive, and they want to maintain a persona, especially online, because they want to make sure that people see them a certain type of way. They only show them this much of their personality, when in reality, there's another 70, 80% of something that they don't actually ever show to people. And that's just like celebrities are like that. Politicians are like that. Anybody who is seen in the public image is like that. Not everyone, but you know, I try and do my best to not be a part of that category because I want to be transparent.
Yeah,
you're the same way.
Unbelievably
Yeah.
transparent with everything I'm doing,
You gotta
and
be.
how I feel, everything.
Because all that
Always.
ends up happening is what's going on right now. Like, oh, so-and-so tried to cover up rape allegations. Oh, fuck. That's not
That
good.
doesn't look good at.
That doesn't look good
And then
at all.
motherfuckers are coming out being like, I knew about it. Fuck this guy. It's like, bro, you knew about it.
Then why didn't you
didn't
fucking
say
say
anything.
anything?
Why didn't you say anything in the beginning?
That's because people do things for clout when they realize, oh, fuck, there's a mob out there chasing. Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, like, you know, it's
Like, here's the torches and pitchforks.
yeah, here you
Fuck
go.
him.
Shit.
Hashtag I helped. Wait,
Yeah.
which part did you help?
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking absurd, man.
Yeah.
And now all these massive streamers are at each other's throats. They're all like, here are some DMs where this guy said the N-word and we're leaking it now in 2017. It's like,
Who
they're
cares,
all just at each
dude?
other's fucking throats, just trying to be like, who can cancel who faster.
I forgot
It's-
it was.
That's what happens though when you're part of that cancel culture bullshit. It's literally cannibalism. They cannibalize
that's it.
themselves. They
As soon as
cannibalize
they
themselves.
see their money.
It's like what's that one space movie with the little blue guys? And like, oh, and they just fucking like rip them apart. I'm trying to remember what that movie is. You know what I'm talking about though, right? The little cute blue aliens and they cannibalize the weak one.
Wait, what is that?
Yeah,
The
no,
fuck.
I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like some fucking cool like funny space movie. It was really dorky. It's like something of the galaxy or some shit.
Guardians
I think.
of it? Not
No, no,
Guardians.
no,
Was it? No, the Hitchhiker Guide? No.
That
Hitchhiker
I
Guide
think
to
it
the
might,
Galaxy?
I think that actually Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy.
I've
that
only
might
seen
be
it once. I have no
That-
idea.
It might be that, but I mean, you
I
guys know
gotta
what scene
remember.
I'm talking about though. And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
look at the cute little blue," and he's like limping, and the other one's like, "Oh, they're gonna help him." They fucking just like rip him apart. That's fucking cancel culture, and that's like if
Twitch.
you, yeah, if you,
It's Twitter.
yeah, if
It's
you,
Twitter.
yeah, that too. I mean, it's just like as soon as you start
Social
to
media.
abide by those rules, like you are also could be a victim of those same very people. Like you have to be very fucking careful, and like it's honestly it's fucking scary. Like. The worst I've ever tried to been canceled was the fucking like Tarkov community when the like all that other bullshit happened, and like I was open about it. I was honest. I was like, yeah, I fucked up. Like, you know, I trusted the wrong people and listened to the wrong people and made the wrong choice, and like my fucking bad. And I've reconciled with that, and I've made amends with the people that I fucked over.
Yeah.
And we're on good terms now.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's fucking, I don't know, it's weird. If you guys want to know about that, I think it was actually the first podcast. I talked about it on the first podcast.
Yeah, yeah, we brought it up.
It was like episode 11 or some shit.
Oh, man. Fuck. And we forgot to say, this is going to be the last episode we film here.
Is it? Are we
Yeah.
sure? 100%?
I'll have it done this weekend.
We have a studio,
Sick.
guys. It's actually right next to Klean's house. It's kind of cool. We're neighbors.
Yeah, we're neighbors now.
I was like, I think it's by. I think I text you guys. I was like, I think the new studio's right by Klean's house. I was like, I haven't been here. I was like, I think he's in this general area.
No, it's literally like we check the maps. It's like a block away.
Oh no shit! It's literally
like
Cummy Shots
right there.
Oh, that's fucking dope. Have you seen it?
I saw some pictures.
I showed
on
him some of the pictures you sent.
Yeah, showed me some.
So if you guys haven't
pretty
seen
sick.
on Eli's Instagram, my Instagram, we've leaked a couple. Actually, the Unsub Instagram, we've leaked a couple little photos of the new set getting built. It's not 100% there yet, but it's cool. We're getting there.
It's so close. I cannot.
I can't wait to move some of my dragons over.
I know.
Random thing. Did you guys see the millions of moths or butterflies today?
Monarch butterflies.
Is it monarchs?
Bro.
Wait. Is this
No, dude, they're
from
everywhere.
This is the
Have you drove the back drive Spring Branch right now? If you want to see fucking chaos,
It's just like
dude, it
they're
is
everywhere.
the locust.
Bro,
It is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. They start in New England. I used to see the beginning of it up in New England, and they go from New England all the way down to Mexico. I didn't realize we're like right in that path now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was driving out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, there's fucking like there's so many. I'm like, what's
I
going
left my
on?
house
You
today.
like walk out and one's there, and it's like we will blot out the sun.
and then you would wait in the dark.
And it's like boo boo boo.
Yeah, no, it's fucking wild.
Sav's like, what the fuck is all over your? Because I took the Porsche out on accident.
Oh,
I didn't
fuck.
know that. I was like, it's a nice day. I was like, no. I just do like,
It's like worse than rain, dude.
and the grill. I'm like, no,
yeah.
you fucking monarchs. Fuck you, bugs. But Spring Branch, when you're out in those country roads, bro, it is.
Is it crazy?
Oh, it is insanity.
I haven't left my house today, so I haven't seen the butterflies.
There wasn't actually too many around here, but if you go like on the highway near the
Yeah.
HEB, they're fucking everywhere.
Really? I
Yeah,
can't wait to
they're
leave and just
everywhere.
drive over butterflies.
My
It's like, oh, there's some burp.
it is Baddie. Think of just it's like wall. You're just hitting walls of monarchs.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because they get big.
Oh yeah,
and
they're
they're-
like this big.
No shit.
I don't know why the fuck they don't fly higher. I'd be like, nah. Like, let's just go like 5 feet higher and not get decimated by everything. But they're just like, nah, bro, let's fly next to the highways. This is a good like trail zone, and you just kill all of them. Oh, those little fucks. You can go out and see my car. It's just splattered right now.
Real? I can't wait. I'm excited.
There's a lot of them.
It is a fucking metric shit ton. I'm like, oh, Klean, what fucking MMO are you? I've been reading. I hate when I go through
Mortal
my
Online.
Yeah, more
Clean has
Mortal
been
Online too.
no-lifing a game
Dude,
like a motherfucker.
I was watching you play, and I was like, oh, could this be the one?
Dude,
I was like, no,
dude,
Eli, I will not
Dude,
play
no,
a fucking MMO.
it's kind of sick though because it's like full loop PvP. Like so, for example, like the economy is really cool, and there's no fast traveling. You can go to one side of the map and go to a vendor that has specific items. You can take them, ferry them across the map, assuming you don't die, and sell them for like 4 times the price. So it's literally like Silk Road. Like you can,
Oh my god,
dude. Like the economy is so complex. Like I got lost in fishing for 3 days because I was like, oh, fishing, whatever. Dude, this fishing game is the fishing mini game of this MMO is one of the most complicated I've ever seen. You can fish the depth. You can fish during certain times of the day using different size hooks and bait that will get you different types of fish.
that are worth more. So that's see, these are okay. The marketing thing just discussed. I was just reading a story about it in EverQuest. This is OG. This is
Right.
99 and 2000. I didn't realize a lot of those people that found the exploits to make money and buy and sell stuff from vendors and the markups. They just hired a lot of those MMO studios. Just picked all those guys up and keep them employed. This is since 99. So apparently during this, there was this quest in EverQuest where it was like, okay, if you go across, you ride the boat, you do this, you can buy stuff, and then you have to ferry it across, trade it for something else, and then the final guy gives you money for it. They found a network chain, they built a guild for it, and the quest was fucking easy, and they're like, oh, we can make a shit ton of money on this. They were running the operation for 2 months before EQ was like, yo, hold the fuck on. How you guys this rich? like, you guys are
what the
really fucking rich compared to everyone else. And they're like, yeah. And then they looked, and it was like fucking 60 people running this operation.
Yeah, it was like a big trade route.
Bro. And then they were like, oh, we gotta, and they just like, everyone logged on one day, and it was like, this quest is gone. They're like, they just fucking canned it.
They just nuked it.
And they were like, oh, because EverQuest, we've discussed it. There was 16,000 quests never discovered during its original time. Because there was
16,000?
16,000 quests never discovered in OG because this is a predates the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah,
So
yeah,
everyone's
absolutely.
just like, it's always word of mouth.
Yeah,
You're like,
so that's what Mortal Online is too, at the same way. So you normally, like with Elden Ring, like there was like soul farm guides, there was like build guides, like, and it ruined all the discovery because people just watch these YouTube videos and run to the sword, get the moon veil or whatever.
fuck
But
shit
in
up.
this, like people like don't want to share shit. Like there's alchemists who have potions that they only make for their guilds.
Oh, see, that's fucking dope.
There's four types of fish that have still yet to be caught in this game. There are like many secrets that players keep closely guarded to themselves, and they don't want to fucking share it with anybody.
Good, dude. Don't.
that's
stop.
what- it's-
Stop it, Clean.
Dude, it's fucking fun.
Okay, I'll try it. I'm gonna try it.
Dude, it's like it's fucking cool, and there's so many different ways to play. So if you want to be a mage, for example,
I do.
Like we got one peg.
I do.
So one peg.
Go
for
on,
example-
Clean.
So one peg is like one
Can
of
I
our.
wear my wizard hat while I'm
You
playing?
can. So if you want to be a mage, like it's actually a fuck ton of work. Like one of the books to become like a necromancer, 6,000 gold, which is like a lot of fucking gold.
Yeah.
It's
This
quite
is
a bit.
real life gold.
Yeah. And
You're in real life quests. You're like, oh man, this game sucks. Actually,
Yeah, this
I
game
get
fucking
6,000 pieces of Roman gold.
But no, it's cool. I've actually like taken the deep end in that MMO, and like I have a guild now, and we're growing, and it's a lot of fun, dude. It's a really cool game, and it's full loot PvP, so you can fucking kill anybody anywhere, take all their shit. You can take all their shit, dude.
I miss.
It's fucking cool, bro. It's like it's a true sandbox, and there's VoIP. So did you meet like all these interesting characters and like all these random people? Like it's fucking really fucking cool.
Clean, bro.
That sounds like so much fun,
Dude, like
I
honestly,
just
like
started playing Destiny 2 again.
Final Fantasy 11. I mean, it was like EQ and Final Fantasy 11, and I remember. Oh, what one was that? Oh, it was a level restricted patch, Prometheus, I think, or something. It was everything reset to 30 for this one raid. So now everyone's going back in gear and getting the best level 30 items. There was a hawker knife, and I was like, oh, I know that exact spawn pattern to a T of how that guy. And those hawker knives were like $2,000. I controlled the entire fucking market on that server, and that's Midgar's Orm. I was like, oh, I can fucking go here. I know exactly their spawn pattern.
So you were just getting this one
They
item.
went from like 2,000 to, I had them selling for 60K a piece, and I had a metric shit ton of those bitches. I just, every 5 minutes, and then it was a 30 minutes, and then a 6-hour window, and I just turn on those windows, clock, kill the placeholder, get the
dude,
knife.
people do that in the same game too. So there's world bosses. And people,
there's world bosses?
Yeah, so there's world bosses. Dude, and the dungeons are actually so fucking sick. Like I just did this Necromancer dungeon, which is their newest one, and like the level design of these dungeons is
Are
actually
fucking
insane.
dope.
There's
Early
literally
access, right?
there's literally a part in this dungeon where it's an Indiana Jones fucking like invisible
Boulder
bridge.
run, or-
No, it's an invisible
invisible bridge?
dude. And it took people a week to figure out the pattern to get across it. And like you have to like find the pattern, and you got to work as a team, and like one person has to be the anchor, and then you follow up, and you have to go through. And dude, it's fucking insane. And if you fall at the bottom of the pit,
Dead.
there's actually a way to get into the pit. And so there's players who would actually sit there during the first week of the dungeon. People would fall, they drop their loot, they take their shit, and fucking leave. So you can literally go down there and collect corpses. Like the game is actually insane.
corpse collector.
Dude, like the bosses are on timers, and people do the same shit. They got the bosses on timers, and they build like houses and stuff right next to them. And so, oh, boss is here, and they'll like go to their house, kill
You
the
can
boss.
build houses?
Yeah, you can build strongholds, houses, and you can upgrade them. Eventually, they're gonna have sieging, so you're gonna be able to raid players' houses and bases. There's gonna be territory control, so you're literally gonna be able to own cities and territory and blacklist people from entering your city. So if you go to that city, the guards will just fucking kill you. You can't
So
go.
this is EverQuest.
No, it's literally EverQuest 2, and they're about to go on UE5 in like 3 to 4 months.
I see. This is what I've missed. Like, I will always fangirl.
I'm gonna throw up.
It's that fun, dude. Reading these old EQ stories this last couple of days, because on the Fires of Heaven, shout out to all the Fire of Heaven
Bro,
forums.
the amount of times you've talked about these Fires of Heavens cunts, like, what the
Oh man, I still go on their forums. It's so rare, but like listening to the old stories where it's like, oh man, remember there was no maps back in the day, and it was just like.
Well, so that's
running through fucking. It was like, oh, stay on the roads, kind of.
So-
but then people were like, no, those roads. It's a random
dangerous
Yeah.
roads.
bro. And it would be like, oh man, this is such a beautiful. And you didn't realize, oh, I worship the wrong fucking god for this neighborhood. So it's like, man, Anaruk's so gangster, and the guard sees you, he's like, boom, and he just one-shots you, your corpse, everything stays there, and that guard's like, I protect this corpse now.
Yep.
So you're like level 2, and you're like, well, that item is completely gone.
Yeah,
he just started over today.
Yeah. And like the map in that game is huge. It takes like 3 hours on horseback to get from like one side. Well, maybe not 3 hours.
This is like EverQuest.
It's a huge. Well, the thing is, it's only one continent now. There's 4 more continents coming out.
Oh, it's like EverQuest.
Dude, it's so right now the current continent, it takes about an hour and a half.
No porting?
No porting at all. You can't. The only fast travel that you can do. So the only
Boats?
no, there's no boats yet, but they're gonna add that.
Wizards?
Yeah, you can be a mage.
Can you fast travel as a wizard? Can you do like some magic circle bullshit?
Actually, yes. So you
Yes!
so it's called,
But
it's
to
called
specific areas
Yeah,
that are
sure.
still.
no.
wait.
You can kind of go
interesting.
wherever you want. So you can become a spiritist, which takes a long time to do, and you can actually get this portal, go into the Nether, and you can fast travel through the Nether, and you can do this as a regular player. So when you die, you turn into a ghost.
I did it too.
And what you can do is you go at like a certain speed in the Nether, and there's priests that you can hop to. So you can go nearest priest or home priest. And when you do nearest priest, it'll take you to another priest, and you can kind of like fast travel the map that way. But you cannot move any items while doing that unless you have high level spiritism, which lets you like move like a little bit of gold and stuff like that.
Can
But
you
even
charge people to move stuff?
Yes. So
Oh,
that's
it
actually
is. Oh, yes, I
no.
love
It's
this
a-
game so much.
No, so I had
You
to do
charging
that.
for porting?
So I had to do this off stream. I had all my shit in like these northern towns, and I wanted to move to this like eastern town. And we had like 2,000 gold, bunch of armor items. We had to get a caravan. We had every single town. We had a scout, have to scout out like a kilometer in front of us to make sure we're clear. I did this all off stream, dude. It was
So
fucking
nobody would
intense.
fucking try
Yeah,
to-
dude, because the stream snipers are kind of bad in that game because it's one server. It's
Oh,
one.
God.
It's one. It's
Fuck.
one server. But the thing is, the community is about anywhere from like when I started playing, it was like 800 to maybe 1,100 players. Now it's like 12 to 1,500 on its peak. It's one world, one server. Like the developers have this philosophy where it's like one world, one server. There's no shards. There's a starter zone called Haven where you can just kind of like learn the game and level up your character and stuff.
Fuck.
And like, dude, like it took us 3 hours, but we ferried all of our gear and everything to the other side of the map, and we could have gotten wiped and lost it all if somebody junked us. Like, it's not safe. Even in the spirit realm, if you're moving gold, which is
Yeah.
the only thing you can move, another spirit can come in, find you, kill you in the spirit realm, and take your shit in the spirit realm. So even then, it's not safe.
I love it.
It's like Ultima Online.
It is, dude. The developer's literal passion is like, this is Ultima Online 2. That's his goal.
It's like EverQuest Ultima.
Yeah.
It's the OG.
I'm
And
a
that's what sucks. It's like, because the one I really want's Pantheon, and it will never come out because that
Yeah,
development
yeah,
team
they-
is just
yeah.
like all
I
over the
remember
place.
watching
They're
this,
like,
yeah.
8 years later, we need more money.
Yeah, it's Star Citizen. Yeah.
almost
yeah.
done, and you're like, you pieces of shit. And
Yeah.
they still do monthly streams and stuff showing the content. This month they showed like a dude T-posting like, look at the new character models.
Wow.
I'm like, bro, it's 2022. This looks like 2010 video game.
Yeah.
It's bad. And you're like,
But yeah, no, I it was actually funny because like I put like 300 hours in like a month and a half, and like I was
Just
like,
real quick. No. We got to talk about that number. We got to
That's
talk
a
about
lot.
Most people put 300 hours into a game in 8, 12
okay, look, it's
months.
kind of my job to play video games for a living,
Wait,
but
what?
like, you know,
You game for a living?
yeah, you know,
That must
it's
be easy.
It's pretty cool. Like it can be stressful sometimes, but you know, it's pretty cool. Like I just forget sometimes that it's work, and I just do it too much. Like I streamed 180 hours in like 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. And like I took 2 or 3 days off yesterday. Like I was like, I'm getting off.
You took a weekend off. Imagine.
you're going to write an
200
article.
hours a month. Twitch. Fuck you. 200 hours a month is a lot for a streamer.
No, it's a lot. Like, the most in terms of like ad deals I've gotten is 176. I haven't
Holy
gotten any more than that.
I keep mine between 80s to 90s.
But to be transparent, they offered me like 18K for 176 hours out on top of everything that I make. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do that.
I'll fucking
And what I do,
grind.
what I do is I grind for the first like 2-3 weeks, and then
What I do.
last week I chill out.
Once I hit my
Yeah.
number, I'm like, I
Yeah.
can breathe.
Kind of fucking
Yep,
chill,
absolutely.
fucking relax. hang
That's
out with the
fucking
boys.
insane.
Yeah.
I need to be a bigger streamer.
You guys have fun with that. I played Wars or
I played
Modern
COD,
Warfare.
I played it yesterday too, dude. It's super good, but I fucking hate COD gameplay so much. I can't stand people jumping around corners every fight.
This is
I
still
fucking hate it, dude.
This
It's
is
slower.
slow-
It
it
is
is
slower.
but
It's
holy,
slower?
this one
Yeah,
is a bit
it is.
smidge
Well,
slower.
we're talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It just dropped. The beta's live right now.
The guns feel so good, but holy fuck! And if you use a Cronus, but the controllers, do you see
Aim
how
assist is
ho-
OP, dude.
dude, bro,
Aim
it
assist
is like wham, like
Yeah.
snap, and it tracks the
I
character right
I
now.
had to switch to PC only because like I could tell when people were aim assisting me because I'm like, Bro, how did he fucking just flick on me when I saw him 2 seconds earlier?
And Baddie, you can be running and the aim assist is like snap towards head track.
I remember seeing a thing about
everything about the new COD's amazing. Sound immaculate, animations amazing.
Sound is unbelievable.
No, everything is so good. Everything is so good.
The guns, building the guns.
Dude, the gunsmithing tool, but Tarkov fucking did that already. Like,
I know. Well, they just copying Tarkov. They're doing. You have to open the boxes apparently now. For they're doing raids and everything.
Yeah, they have the DMZ mode that's coming out, but of course they're not gonna show anything until release because they want to like edge people until release. And I just hope like it is cool, but the thing is I don't like COD gameplay, and the only thing I dislike is the jumping. That's the only thing I have a problem. The movement isn't super bad. Like, yeah, people move quick, but it's just like when a dude can literally jump in the air, full recoil, shoot you in aim while falling, like that kills it for me because every single fucking fight is a dude jumping around a corner. I don't care about the sliding.
This is how I know Clean's never been to war. So that is how we entered and cleared houses. I'd be like, go, Smith, jump.
you would breach the room. Smith would jump 360 through the door, spraying down all 8 enemies at once.
It's just too fast for me. But again, the game is so high quality, and like it's really, and a lot of the animators who work for Activision watch my stream a lot. Mr. Blindside and Troy Irving. They're both really talented animators. They worked on a lot of games, and Activision recruited them. And they if you press I, the inspect animations, have you seen them?
Oh,
go press I. Dude, mag check. He like checks the chamber and stuff. It's like, and he pulls the Glock back and then taps the slide. Like it's super. It's really, dude. The animations are really good.
Bro, it looks
it's really good.
I didn't want to because right now to play it you have to buy the beta. And
I got a free access code. Just ask Caleb.
Yeah.
You
son of a bitch.
Ask Caleb, bro.
I guarantee.
I probably could. I just didn't give a fuck.
It's good though.
It's good, but it's
fun.
just like, fuck. I just don't like COD gameplay because it's too fast. Maybe I'm just old and I like the more slow, methodical stuff. Like the fastest I like my gameplay is maybe like Insurgency Sandstorm or something like that.
Yeah,
like I like that pace, but it's just like I don't like a game where it's like M4s and tactical stuff, and then I see dudes just like flying around. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm big on and I forgot how much that. Because right now in Warzone, when we go play Warzone, I do like that quicker element because now how we play is very much rush. It's like team. We're trying to stack as many kills as possible. And I jump. I'm like, I don't know when. I remember old videos of never jump. Fighting games, you're a big no-no. You don't jump in fighting games.
No.
This now I'm like, oh, I build my hip fire weapon, and Zex and those guys were like, you build your gun to hip fire my SMG. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to aim
hip fire
down.
is so OP, dude.
Bro,
like,
if you can hip fire and you play
against
against controller play, you just jump behind him and just and you can lock that bitch on, and then slower, I pull out my other gun, then run, aim, do that.
Yeah.
I love it being able to like mount on. God, I put my hand in the cum again.
Stop touching the cum, dude.
Like
but it is a trade-off where it's like you're trying to find this nice speed, as you're saying. It's like, is it too fast? Is it too slow? I think on Warzone, on the big maps, you need that little quicker pace. On short maps, and it's like the game's way too fast. It's like
it's just all every stream of like a good player to watch because like I'm friends with some pros. It's literally like high ready sprint, jump, high ready sprint, jump, and that's all they're doing. Like every angle, they're doing the fast sprint, and then they jump, and then they do it again, and then they jump.
They
and
jump
it's just,
corner clear.
Yeah, and then
it's wild.
I didn't know there was a high.
You have to double tap shift. It's really weird.
Or you can go in an option and just turn it on.
Yeah,
which is the dumbest thing possible. You're like, why wouldn't that just be on?
Yep.
So there's 2 sprints. You have this.
You have a ready sprint,
yeah.
And the ready sprint, you can get perks to make it last longer and a little faster and stuff. But it's just like, it's just too fast, and I fucking hate it. Well, I think I'm just getting old, I guess. But
no, you would love. Now that's where you get to see like where Warzone and whatever Call of Duty's brands are. They're like, we need to add this shit. It's serpentine is the dumbest shit ever. That's the one I think
zigzagging.
Zigzag, and you take more bullets. As long as you're zigzagging, you can get shot more.
Yeah,
it adds to your damage resistance, and you're like, why?
What? Yeah, what?
Why is that a good idea? Like, ever? Why did that pass QC? Where you're like, quality, here we go. And I was like,
yeah. Well, I mean, they have innovated a lot though, because one thing that they did too is they have a lot of FOV control. So if you didn't check, you can actually make your gun further away from you or closer to you. So you can make like it's your view model. FOV,
FOV, absolutely.
But they added a lot of inverse kinematics of the arms. So it's a lot like Tarkov, where there's procedural animation going. The arms are actually connected to the third person model. When you see people reload, you actually see them take their magazines out and do the full animation that you see in first person in third person. Because in COD before, it was like you'd see them reload, and they're just like they just like wave their hand like that, and you wouldn't see anything animate. And so like they really have like up the bar.
Combat reloads?
They only on last mag, or if you have sleight of hand. So if you have sleight of hand, your guy changes his animation and he'll do like the like the flick
The
animation.
swip. Just,
I wasn't
just
sure if he's
dropping
like
it.
they like take out.
No, it's
replace, and
based off the perk and whether or not it's the last round
Oh, okay.
or
that
last
makes-
empty mag, which is pretty cool. I mean, again, it's cool, but it's just like I played it for 4 hours. I'm like, man, I don't fucking like this game. I can't play COD.
The third person one mode was wild to me
Dude,
too.
it was so cheap.
I
I would
haven't-
literally,
I haven't seen it.
dude, I would literally have a shotgun. I would stand on a corner and I could see around the corner. I'm like, oh,
you
here
can
it
third
comes.
person.
Oh, it's
third person.
PUBG.
Yeah,
it's
PUBG,
OG
yeah.
PUBG exactly. And
The
even
dumbest shit in the
wilder,
world.
Yeah, it's
when you aim in the third person mode, it
puts you
goes to
first
third
person.
person.
So it's kind of like SOCOM. You ever
It's
played
like-
SOCOM?
Yes, it's exactly like old SOCOM. Yes, totally
God,
forgot.
SOCOM's a PS2 fucking
Dude, it's
blast
so
from the-
Yeah,
jarring.
SOCOM 2 on PS3 was a fucking great game.
Those are old classic games. God, I remember
good.
SOCOM, man.
But
But
that's when
SOCOM's
the
good.
USP got fucking crazy.
yeah,
Everyone was talking about that because that game. I think you carried the USP as
Yeah,
your
It was like your primary.
yeah.
Or
that's
secondary.
fucking crazy that they do the punch in and punch out
Dude,
shit
it's
for.
jarring
Yeah,
how
dude.
fast you're like bam in first
Yeah,
person.
it's really weird. Like you don't even really need to aim. You can just hit fire people.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, you just strafe and
wait for third person. You're just pretty good at just you can third. Oh,
Yeah, you can hit fire pretty
Because
well.
there's like a shitty reticle, like a big reticle,
Mhm.
and then when you zoom, obviously it goes to your sights. But
I don't.
It's on it. Try it out. It's weird, but it's also at the same time kind of fun. But it's also bad because people just abuse the camera and they can
it's
just,
just
That's
yes.
what PUBG. Literally,
Yeah.
I don't know how
It's
they
OG
thought anything would
bro.
happen. They're like, PUBG, what'd you do in third person mode? Let me just stay here and then
Or-
get this rock and
Yep.
elevate camera and wait in this
or
bush.
you prone on a roof or something. Nobody can see you. You can see all around. You gain information. Hop up, shoot a guy, go back prone. It's
It was
essentially
really weird.
yeah. It's like that's why I like first person games is because if you want to gain information, you have to
You have
risk
to
exposing
literally
yourself.
move
Yeah,
yourself.
Exactly. You got to expose yourself, which is great.
Yeah.
And that's why like I play DayZ exclusively in first person. I never play third person
Yes.
DayZ just because people like lay on the ground.
The
and-
amount of times I saw
Yeah.
that when I was playing DayZ, somebody's just rotate, and the camera would spin with them.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah. It just
"Ah."
it doesn't look
Piece
good
of
at all.
Shit.
Thank you for watching the Unsubscribed podcast. As always, we have myself, Baddie Streams, Eli Double Bap, and our good friend Klean. Donut should be back next week, guys. He's been traveling a lot.
Yes.
We all miss and love Donut, so hopefully next time
kisses.
you will have our beautiful baby boy Donut back
in the new studio.
In the new studio.
in the new studio.
I'm so excited. for the
If
new
you
one.
guys haven't already, go head over to Patreon and look for Unsubscribed Podcast, and you can check out the after show where we just take cum shots for the next half an hour.
Attack on Raiden. That was
hate
my
everything.
favorite
I gotta
comment
pee.
someone said.
Don't-
They called it Attack on Raiden because I was comparing how Raiden
Yeah.
runs.
Oh.
He's like, he's a Titan. I was like, oh my God, he is a Titan.
That's so fucked.
I can pee too, Baddie. We're going to cross streams.